Hey everyone, we are live on Saturday. Yes, we are live on the Technicolor Mike B Show. We are filming on YouTube. So how is everyone doing today? Yes, we are live here on Saturday. And today's design theme was Rook Blonko from the Ben 10 series. This was the design sketch for today's design. Yep, just for some reason I've wanted to do a Ben 10 inspired design for a while, just haven't had the chance. Now I really didn't watch the Ben 10 series, but I've done a few birthday parties where Ben 10 was the theme. That the kid really liked the Ben 10 shows, so they wanted some Ben 10 designs. So yeah, it's been on my list of characters to try to do. So this is the character Rook Blonko. No, I don't know too much about him other than from what I read, he is Ben 10's sidekick. After several seasons or something, he wasn't the original, but yeah, that's about what I know about the character. He just looked cool enough to try as a face paint design for today. And I always notice that Ben 10 is wearing his, I guess it's an Omnitrix. I always considered it a watch because he's wearing it on his wrist, where I would be wearing a watch. So today's balloon is going to be something that you could wear on your wrist. There's a handful of wrist designs that I've done for years. There is the ladybug, the turtle, and let's see, there's a hippopotamus. They're all this sort of a one balloon design that you could just sort of put on your wrist. Another popular one is the flower. So that's what we're going to do. And the flower is a good base that you put a larger animal on it, besides just making it just a flower. It could be just a place to hold a little puppy dog or something. So let's get started with today's balloon design. We'll have to pick a nice color. I guess that one. So there's a handful of ways that I sometimes do this balloon. I'm going to do it in the small petal form. Sometimes I'll do a double bubble. Have you ever tried to eat a clock? Yes. I do not suggest you try eating a clock because it is really time consuming to eat the whole thing, and I'm not sure your body really is meant to digest a clock, so please don't try it. But if you do, just know it is very time consuming. What happens if you use a wall clock as a frisbee? Well, time really does fly by. So this is the base of the flower. Just usually 5 or 6 petals. Snap off the rest. Get it nice and even, and then I don't have to pick a green one. I sometimes pick actually, let's do a different color. Let's do pink. So it's like you have a black-eyed Susan or something. The center of the flower is a different color. If I was going to make this a flower on a stem, I'd use green. there you have the bud of the flower. And now I have the whole tail. It's got some air in it, so it's not super tight. And I could just wrap it back around the center of the balloon. The length of the loop depends on how big the person's hand is. If it's a little child, do something small. And if it's bigger, do something bigger. So there is our wrist corsage balloon. The ladies love these. I've done them at events in like senior citizen homes where you make them a flower balloon. And this is one I did a little bit earlier before the show. Instead of just doing the one bubble on it, I did a double bubble and colored in some spots so it became a ladybug sitting on a flower. You could do a bumblebee or some other design, same concept. So that is our simple balloon of the day. Why did the man sit on a clock? Well, he was told he had to work overtime, and I guess the easiest way to work overtime is to sit on a clock. And now we'll just add one question for you to think about for a while. You know, a clock, the analog clock that you have on the wall that has the hands, the big hand, the little hand. Well, some of them have 3 hands. And isn't it sort of strange that the third hand of a clock or watch is called the second hand? Now, which is it? Is it the third hand or is it the second hand? I don't know, because they say the third hand is the second hand. So is the second hand the first hand? Yeah, the world will never know these things. So this is today's episode of the Technicolor Mike B Show, leaving you with that thought to think about the third hand of a clock. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, and goodbye. Thanks for watching today's episode of the Technicolor Mike B Show. Hope you enjoyed today's balloons, the flower that you wear, or the bug on a flower. You put a puppy dog or the design on those as well. So see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile.